There will be more music as well coming up from the band, but another chance to have a conversation with you guys. I saw Idle Hands. It was a cool movie. You guys had that great scene in it. You died, unfortunately, pretty tragically.
That was a good thing.
Yeah. Well, sure, it got you out of the scene.
Yeah, that's right. No,
we were waiting to see that for a long time.
That's the best thing about being in one of those like horror movies is getting killed in it, you know. So that was good.
Yeah, fun. You get to play Ramone's song as well, which is all right.
That's right. That was great. That was a fun time actually. That movie.
Were you interviewed once by one of the Ramones?
Yeah, for sure, for a guitar magazine, and you know we stay in touch. Joey and me, you know.
No, you and Joey?
No, he's a great guy, and I love the band. They were like, you know, the pioneers of this whole thing. So I think it's awesome.
Excellent. Let's take another question from the audience right now. Go to Valerie. Valerie's over here. What's your question for the Offspring?
I just wanted to say, first of all, I love you guys. I drove all the way from Ottawa to be here, and I'm going to the Montreal concert on Wednesday. But my question is, being in a band for over 15 years and touring around the world, what is the most important thing you've learned or experienced as a band and as individuals?
Wow.
Oh man, watch out for German food. Most of it doesn't taste very good. It's important.
Don't go number 2 on the bus. That's an
no number
one,
2 on the bus.
Save that for the truck stop.
Yeah.
We've had a great time. You know, we've been pretty lucky that we've actually gotten to see the whole world and do it by doing something we love, which is making music. So Absolutely. It's been a really positive thing.
Could you have imagined doing it any other way? Like if you said, hey, let's start a band, and somebody said, nah, I don't feel like it.
You mean like see the world as an accountant or something like that?
Or perhaps see California as an accountant. Obviously you guys are grateful, and you know that you're lucky to be doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
But you ever think of the alternate reality that would have been?
Dude, I was a janitor, you know, and I was like working my way up the chain of janitors,
literally was.
You know.
Yeah. And he was a damn good janitor, too, you know what I'm saying?
I would have been head janitor.
I was a head custodian 2. Head custodian 2 was the position that I had attained. You know, but this took me away from all that, and
that's right.
I miss it.
It's a little sad sometimes.
What could have been? Let's go to the phone. Garrett, are you there?
Yeah, Garrett's here right now.
Hey, Garrett, are you a janitor?
Huh?
You a janitor?
No, I'm not no janitor here.
All right, then. What's your question for the Offspring?
I love the guys' music, and I'd like to know, when the guys are off duty, when they're not playing in the band, I'd like to know what is their #1 thing to do.
Well, sex.
We know where his vote goes.
Pardon?
Right?
You don't have to
kind of a no-brainer, isn't it?
Are you a janitor or what?
Well, I didn't have sex while I was a janitor. Who has sex with a janitor? You know?
Somebody has to.
Nobody was having any sex with this janitor.
So sex, I guess that's the vote across the board then.
Well, we all like to do different things. I like to do surfing. Ron and I have been snowboarding. We like to do that a lot.
How about you guys?
When we're at home, is that what the question was?
When we're not playing in the band, what is it that we like to do, right?
Yeah. I have the label at home, Nitro and stuff, so I work with other bands at home. That's kind of what I do.
That's cool. What do you have to do when you're not in the band?
Oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
A whole lot of nothing, pretty much. Yeah.
Just relax and enjoy.
Keep asking him about that.
Occasional game of golf, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, we got another email. The technology continues to come in. So here's our email for you right now. This one comes from Paul in St. John's, Newfoundland. It says, word up, guys. I'm a 14-year-old guy in grade 9 who has all your records. My mom thinks that your music is warping my mind. What would you guys say to convince her otherwise? Please help me. Paul Harvey, St. John's, Newfoundland. You warp his mind.
I don't know if we could really change a mom's mind like that. I don't know. Have her come down to the show. Do you have his email address? We'll get him hooked up. Yeah, have them both come down.
We can
invite the
find
whole
Paul.
family. We'll have a little barbecue, you know, out front.
And let's go Speaker's Corner on the road again. This time, let's go to Montreal, Quebec, and where you will be playing in a few days. What's your right over here? What's your question for the Offspring?
Hey Offspring, this is Tammy from Montreal. I was wondering, what's the main difference you've noticed between American and Canadian cultures?
Now
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're turning ugly.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing that for, dude?
We were just talking about this. You guys have no crime in Canada.
No crime, it's crazy.
I mean, at least comparatively. That's a pretty good thing, I think.
I mean, where you live, do you notice a tension? We hear that when artists come up here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It is a different vibe up here. It feels peaceful. It's nice. We look forward to coming up here and playing.
So there you go. It's peaceful. That's the #1 difference. So one cool thing we have about Canada, of course, is cold weather like you have in America. Why don't we go visit it one more time outside, shall we?
All right.
Look at your jackets. Get loud. Here come the offspring.